My dear friends, have you ever noticed an itchy spot on your body that just wouldn't go away? Most people assume it's just dry skin or a simple allergy, but in some cases, persistent itching could be a warning sign of something far more serious, including underlying conditions that can affect our very longevity. Our bodies are truly remarkable, always finding ways to send us signals when something isn't right. And ignoring those signals could cost us precious years of life. Today, I want to share with you the stories of 5 specific itchy spots on the body that, especially after the age of 60, could be indicators of concerning health risks. If you've ever experienced itching in any of these areas, then this is the moment to pay close attention. Sometimes, these signs are easily overlooked, but they could be early warnings your body is sending before a more significant issue develops. Stay with me until the end of these tales, because the last itchy spot I'll mention is often the most ignored, yet it could be the most dangerous of them all. And before we delve into these narratives, if you haven't yet joined our community of listeners, please consider hitting that follow button. Now, let's embark on these important stories together, exploring those itchy signs we should never dismiss. Story number 1. The lower legs. A whisper from your circulation. One of the most common places where older adults experience persistent itching is on their lower legs. Often, we brush it off as just dry skin or irritation from socks or shoes. But if that itching keeps coming back, especially around the shins or ankles, it could be a significant warning sign that your circulatory system is weakening as you age. Poor blood flow in the legs can lead to dry skin, thinning skin, and even nerve-related itching, like a subtle complaint from your struggling vascular system. You see, our legs are the farthest point from our heart, meaning blood has to work harder to reach them. If our circulation slows down due to narrowed arteries, weakened veins, or poor cardiovascular health, the skin on our legs doesn't get enough oxygen and nutrients. This can result in chronic dryness, irritation, and sometimes even those tingling or burning sensations. More seriously, this could be a sign of peripheral artery disease, a condition that significantly increases the risk of heart attack and stroke. Let's listen to the story of Mr. James, who at 73 noticed that his shins felt itchy almost every night, no matter how much lotion he used. Initially, he thought it was just a part of aging, but when he mentioned it to his doctor, tests revealed that his circulation was slowing down, putting him at risk for blood clots and serious heart issues. By making lifestyle changes, adding more movement to his day, improving his diet, and staying hydrated, his itching lessened and his circulation improved. A small tip for you to check your circulation is to gently press down on your shin with your finger for a few seconds and then release. If the indentation remains deep and takes a long time to disappear, your circulation might be compromised. Don't ignore those persistent itches on your lower legs, because they could be early whispers of serious vascular problems. If you notice this, don't just assume it's dry skin. Have a chat with your doctor and take steps to improve your circulation before it's too late. Story number 2. The upper back. A cry for help from your nerves. If you've ever felt a persistent itch on your upper back, near your shoulder blades, that doesn't go away no matter how much you scratch, this could be a sign of nerve-related damage rather than just simple dry skin. Many people dismiss this nagging itch as a mere annoyance, but in reality, it can indicate a condition called notalgia paresthetica, often caused by nerve compression or damage in the spine. As we age, the discs in our spine can lose hydration and shrink, potentially compressing the nerves in the upper back area. When this happens, these nerves can send abnormal signals to your brain, creating that itchy or tingling feeling even when there's no external cause. That's why scratching often provides no relief. The problem isn't on the skin's surface, but originates from the nerves underneath. In some instances, this type of nerve compression can be an early warning sign of spinal degeneration. If left unchecked, it could lead to weakened mobility, pain, and even posture issues that can negatively impact our longevity. Consider the story of Mr. Roger, 68 years old, who noticed a strange, persistent itch just below his right shoulder blade. No matter how much lotion he used or how hard he scratched, the itch never seemed to disappear. After seeing a doctor, he learned that a pinched nerve in his upper spine was the culprit, and it could have progressed into more serious spinal issues without treatment. Through targeted stretching, better posture habits, and physical therapy, he was able to relieve the itching and prevent further nerve damage. Here's a little test you can try. Press your fingers into the itchy spot on your upper back. If it feels numb, tingly, or strangely deep rather than just a surface-level itch, it might be a nerve issue. Don't ignore those persistent upper back itches, as they could be a sign that your spine needs attention before leading to mobility problems down the line. Story number 3. The palms. A silent message from your liver. If you've noticed persistent itching on your palms, especially if it comes and goes without an obvious cause, this could be your liver trying to send you a warning signal. Many people assume that palm itching is just dry skin or irritation from soaps. But in some cases, it may be a sign of liver dysfunction due to waste buildup, or even an early indicator of liver disease. Our liver is responsible for filtering toxins from our blood and producing bile, a fluid that helps digest fats. But if the liver isn't functioning properly, bile salts can build up in the bloodstream, causing itchy, irritated skin, particularly on the palms and soles of the feet. This type of itching is often worse at night and doesn't go away with moisturizing creams because the issue isn't on the surface. It's happening internally. Let's hear about Mr. Walter, 72 years old, who began experiencing random episodes of itchy palms, especially in the evenings. At first, he thought it was just a reaction to something he touched. But when it kept happening, he went to his doctor. Blood tests revealed that his liver enzymes were elevated, signaling early-stage fatty liver disease. By making dietary changes, reducing processed foods, eating more leafy greens, and staying hydrated, his symptoms improved and his liver health stabilized. A simple test you can try is to press your thumb firmly into your palm for a few seconds and then release. If your skin stays red longer than expected or feels sensitive, it could indicate underlying liver stress. If your palms have been itching frequently, especially without a clear reason, pay attention to other symptoms like fatigue, unexplained weight changes, or yellowing of the skin or eyes. It's always best to get it checked early rather than ignore a potential liver warning. Story number 4. The scalp. A hidden sign of blood sugar imbalance. If you've noticed persistent itching on your scalp, even if there's no dandruff or visible irritation, this could be a sign that your blood sugar levels are out of balance. Many people don't associate scalp itching with internal health issues, but in reality, high blood sugar and insulin resistance can lead to chronic inflammation, which often shows up in the skin first. When our blood sugar is too high for extended periods, it causes low-grade inflammation throughout the body. This inflammation can affect the nerves, weaken the immune system, and even disrupt the skin barrier, leading to persistent scalp itching, excessive dryness, or even slow healing sores. In some cases, this could be an early indicator of prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, a condition that significantly impacts lifespan and quality of life if left unchecked. Consider the story of Mr. Richard, 69 years old, who experienced constant scalp itching that wouldn't go away no matter what shampoo he used. Initially, he assumed it was just a reaction to a new product. But after mentioning it to his doctor, he discovered that his fasting blood sugar was in the pre-diabetic range. By making small lifestyle changes, cutting back on refined carbohydrates, walking after meals, and staying hydrated, his scalp irritation disappeared and his blood sugar levels stabilized. Try this little test. Run your fingers firmly over your scalp. If it feels unusually tender, excessively dry, or you notice random itchiness throughout the day, it might be worth getting your blood sugar levels checked. Don't overlook persistent scalp itching without a clear cause. It could be a subtle sign that your body is struggling to regulate blood sugar levels. Taking control of your diet, hydration, and physical activity now can prevent serious complications down the road. Story number 5, and this is perhaps the story of the itchy spot we most often ignore, yet it can hold unexpected dangers. The soles of your feet. A warning from your nerves. If you've ever noticed persistent itching on the soles of your feet, especially at night, this could be a sign of nerve damage, poor circulation, or even the early stages of neuropathy. Many people assume foot itching is caused by dry skin or an allergic reaction to socks or shoes. But in some cases, it may be a warning sign of deeper health concerns. The nerves in our feet are some of the most sensitive in our bodies, and they're often the first to be affected by blood flow issues, diabetes, or nerve-related conditions. When these nerves become irritated or start to break down, they can send false signals to the brain, creating a sensation of itching, tingling, or even burning. If left unchecked, this can lead to numbness, reduced sensation, and an increased risk of falls or foot injuries that don't heal properly. Let's hear the story of Mr. Frank, 74 years old, who began noticing itching on the bottoms of his feet every evening, and no amount of lotion seemed to help. At first, he thought it was just dry skin. But when he finally mentioned it to his doctor, tests revealed early-stage peripheral neuropathy, a condition often linked to blood sugar issues and circulation problems. By making lifestyle adjustments, walking regularly, improving his diet, and taking better care of his feet, he was able to reduce his symptoms and slow the progression of nerve damage. Try this simple test. Take a pen cap and lightly run it along the sole of your foot. If you feel the sensation less in one foot than the other, or if the itchiness seems to come with tingling or burning, it could be a sign of nerve-related issues. Don't ignore persistent itching on the soles of your feet, especially at night or without an obvious cause. Pay attention to other symptoms like tingling, numbness, or changes in skin color. Addressing this early can help prevent serious complications down the road. Final thoughts on these stories. So, now you've heard the stories of 5 specific itchy spots that could indicate potential health risks. The most important takeaway is to always pay attention to what your body is telling you. Itchy skin might seem harmless, but when it happens in persistent, unexplained patterns, it could be your body's way of signaling deeper issues, from circulation problems to nerve damage, blood sugar imbalances, or even liver concerns. Catching these signs early can make all the difference in protecting your health and longevity. If you've experienced any of these itchy spots, take a moment to assess other symptoms you might have noticed recently. Are you feeling more fatigued than usual? Have you noticed changes in your skin, energy levels, or digestion? Sometimes, small symptoms add up to a bigger picture, and recognizing them now can help you take action before a serious condition develops. Have you experienced any of these signs? Have you ever had an itchy sensation that just wouldn't go away? I'd love to hear your own stories and insights in the comments below. And please, share what you've learned today, so that those around you can also be aware of these important signals. Your awareness and sharing can make a real difference in the lives of yourself and your loved ones. Thank you for listening to these stories, and I look forward to sharing more with you soon.